Welcome back to Mac Packs, guys. Today we have two WNBA Prizm blasters. I told you I was getting them. Obviously, we've been loving our Caitlin Clark pulls. We have not opened any blasters yet, so I ordered these offline because that's about the only spot you can find them currently. They weren't bad, 35 MSRP, but they were 38 online, so that's not bad. The packing could have been better, but they are sealed. We're going to get 6 ice prisms guaranteed out of here. You can get signatures, all the stuff you've seen me get out of the hanger boxes, except the ice prisms come out of here. I think blue velocities can come out of here as well, instead of, as there's orange ice and orange velocity in the hangers. I'm pretty sure these have the blues. So we have 2 blaster boxes, and we are going to get right into it. We'll go box 1 first and see. Toe knife has been found, and piece has been restored in that manner, so hopefully we get some good luck. We haven't pulled the best lately. It's been pretty rough. So just the lack of finding optic, even though the hit rates on optic from everything I've watched haven't been that great, so nothing's guaranteed, but that downtown chase we love, so would have liked to have been able to get more of that. I'm trying to figure out a way to do that. There's a couple guys that it's not too overpriced. Just don't like paying scalper prices if you can avoid it, obviously. So box 1 is not going to stay shut, but all right. So we got 4 cards per pack. We got 6 packs, and again, aren't ice prisms. The signature would be crazy, but you can get black finite, 1 of 1s, and also the checkerboards, blue and green pulsar as well. So those are going to be numbered. I have the orange pulsar fireworks of Maddie Segrist that's numbered. So we're going to get right into it. Pack 1, and let's see what we have. So we're going to start out with Sydney Colson, Jaylen Brown, and we get Shakira Alston on the blue velocity. And our first ice prism, it's going to be Nancy Lieberman. So there's our first pack. We got a blue velocity out of it, and we got the ice prism. Neither of those are numbered, but it's good. We want to see Caitlin on that, maybe Cam Brink. Yeah, even Sophie Cunningham. She's got a lot of popularity right now. We would take that as well. So pack 2, let's see. We got Grace Berger. We have a groovy insert that is stuck of Skylar Diggins Smith. We got Katie Douglas on an ice, and Natasha Howard on the base. So 2 packs, nothing to speak about so far. Man, those being stuck was a little odd, but I don't know, who knows. These prisms with this like texture, if it's stored too much humidity, too much moisture, stuff like that, they stick. You notice that if you open the older packs. Alright, 3rd pack, about to be halfway through. See if we can find anything there. There is red, that's definitely a good sign. Alright, Celeste Taylor, Cheyenne Parker Tyus on the blue velocity. We got Kia Stokes on the ice, and we got Alexi Brown base. Blaster 1 halfway through. It's been nothing to speak about, but that's WNBA. It's kind of Caitlin, Cam Brink, or bust. Do me a favor while you're here, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Also, if you haven't, follow me on Instagram at MacPacks856. I'm going to start to get a little more active on there. Social media sort of falls to the wayside, but we will try to get back onto that. So, Kennedy Carter on the base. We got Celeste Taylor on the green, and see, all right, all is well. Been having kind of a rough day, I'm not gonna lie to you, but something like that can make up for it. Caitlin Clark on the ice prism. That is why we got this product. This is a nice card. It's a really nice card. So obviously I have to look at edges, all that. I decided to step up my card grading process, I guess we'll say. I do believe on, I'm not positive today. A couple days, we'll say. just to make that simple. In a couple days, I will have a little, we'll call it a card grading kit. It's got a centering card, it's got a magnifying glass with a light on it, things like that, so I can really examine the surface and stuff. So I think that'll be something cool to at least use and see. So I can start prejudging these a little bit better before sending them in with the cost of it. If you can nail down what something's going to be a little more specifically, then obviously that would be ideal. But halfway through, we got a Caitlin Clark on the Ice Prizm. We're very happy about that. Don't know why I didn't top load it when the top loaders are sitting right there. I just got to talking. So should know, I want to say by the end of this week I'll know what my PSA grades are. I have 5 cards there. The SGC cards will be back this week, by the end of this week. I do know the grades on those. That's part of the bad day. I'm very shocked. Not necessarily that some of them got bad grades, but we're going to go over them when we get them. But I've got like pack fresh Cambrink 7s, where a card that I no sleeve, threw in a binder, because I didn't know what I was doing to start, pulled that out, get a 9.5. So, and like cards that I sent in visibly that look worse somehow scored better. It's part of the grading, but I'm interested to get them back. We'll review them, see if there's something I missed. All right, Nancy again on the Blue Velocity. We got a Cheryl Miller Ice Prizm and Tisha Penichero on the base. All right, so last pack of the first blaster, and honestly, I mean, that Ice Prizm's a very nice pull. If that's all I get out of both blasters, I'll be all right with that. I can't get anything other than the base of her true Prizm, of her true rookie. This is the variation, the one where she's shooting goes for more. We'll say like, so this, the orange ice one of this I sold. The true rookie pose goes for like $300 more in the same grade. So yeah, we want the one where she's shooting. That one is also acceptable, obviously. So, all right. Oh, silver Sophie Cunningham. We like that. And then we got an ice Alyssa Peely, or Camila Cardoso, sorry. All right. Like I said, Sophie Cunningham is very popular right now. She just got traded to the Fever before the season. So you're going to still get her in this product. It's going to be her Mercury jersey, but she's got a lot of popularity. Being on Caitlin's team obviously gets you a bit more popularity. So they seem like they're pretty good friends. So it's been a huge career move for Sophie Cunningham ending up on the Fever. And Caitlin's out for 2 weeks. What just happened there? I'm pretty sure the card went right there. Oh no, wow. That was a crazy... There's a sleeve already in this top loader, so like my brain, when I put the other one in, it looked like the card went through the top loader. Or like through the penny sleeve in the top loader. That was kind of crazy, but... So that's a pretty good blaster, honestly. I mean, Sophie Cunningham Silver, she's gaining a lot of popularity, and obviously we got the Clark Ice. We also got the Camila Cardoso Ice, so that's also a really nice card. And you see that's a beautiful card in the light. Nothing numbered, nothing out of the norm. Got the Alyssa Peely rookie there. All right, blaster 2. Let's get the toe knife out. Been thinking about expanding a little bit more in this card game. If you could get a line on some bulk product, sealed cases and stuff, there's obviously a lot of money to be made in the break game. I watch it a lot, and yeah, it's kind of schemy. It's kind of scuzzy. Seems like it could be a lot more fair priced. Obviously, greed and make your money, yada yada, is why it's not. But these 35 at retail boxes end up getting sold on these sites like Whatnot for like $50, $55. I see the $15 hangers that we've ripped many of times on here listed for like $30, $40, $50. It's crazy. This cart. This feels really weird, this pack. Alright, well, you go last because of that. Could be nothing. It could just be how the cards ended up packed in there. It just feels weird. Alright. Blaster 2. see if we could at least get a Caitlin base as well. That would be nice. Tina Charles. Nikki Mo. That's a good card. Jackie Young. And Temi to finish. Jackie Young on that. Nikki Mo on the silver. It's a solid little prospect to have. Gotta be honest, I don't follow it as much. I'm trying to a little bit, especially because I like ripping the cards with the Clark chase. And I don't know if Paige Becker's chase will be the same. I guess we'll have to wait and see. She's very popular as well. Not the popularity levels of Caitlin Clark, despite winning a championship and being at UConn, but also very popular. So, Nikki Mole silver. Nice card, nice card. Blaster 2 starting off solid. Alright, second pack. Maddie Segrist, Courtney Vandersloot, Ruth Riley on the blue velocity, Rakea Jackson. That's a nice card as well. People do like her cards. I feel like all of my blue velocity, no, I can't say that. I got a rookie, but like Nancy Lieberman and Ruth Riley, Cheryl Miller. No disrespect, obviously. We're looking for something else. All right, Christy Tolliver. We got a Ruthie Bolton Pioneers, Derica Hamby, and Dewana Bonner. All right, we got 3 packs left. Let's see if there's at least a base Caitlin hiding in here. I'm waiting right now, actually, for a Dunruss Clearly Optic hobby box to be delivered to my door. It's first time I'll open a hobby box. They've been very rough looking, but some of them, but you know, when they do hit, they hit huge. All right, let's see what we got. See, what did I say? Another legend on the blue velocity. That's unfortunate. Kelsey Plum on the ice Prizm. It's a nice little card. And we're gonna finish with J.C. Sheldon on the base rookie. Man, that is unfortunate. Cheryl, we're getting all the legends on our blue velocities. Even some of our ices have been. We haven't seen a Cam Brink or an Angel Reese yet. Alright. We got Alana Beard, Alyssa Thomas, Lainey Hamilton on the green, and Veronica Burton on the ice. So, last pack. Let's see. It felt weird. Almost feels like there's a card missing or something, but I'm guessing they're just packed in there pretty weird. I can even get this open. Yeah, they were just packed weird. Alright, Aaliyah Boston, Natasha Hedman on our blue, Camila Cardoso on our ice, and we finish with Monique Billing. So, overall, it was good. Obviously, we got the Clark ice, we've got the Sophie Cunningham on the silver, Nika on the silver, but, you know, the upside was really capped with, like, she's fine, she's a good player. We got a Veronica Burton ice as well. Our green was Hamilton. Our upside was capped in a lot of our blues. We're going to go through them real quick. I'm pretty sure we're like, yeah, so Cheryl Ford, that's a legend. Derica Hamby on the ice. Ruth Riley, another legend on our blue. So like all our blue velocities, I think but one, ended up being legends. So Jackie Young on the ice. Just get through some of this base. Alyssa Peely, rookie. There's a Cardosa ice. That was a nice one. Sayluck, Cheryl Miller, ice. Nancy Lieberman, blue velocity. Shakira Austin may have been our only current player that we got on a blue velocity. I could be wrong about that. We got a green Celeste Taylor rookie card here. And then we rounded it out with, we got Kia Stokes on the ice. Parker Tyus on the blue. Nancy again, this time on the ice. Fix Caitlin so you're not getting blinded by the ice. Katie Douglas on the ice, and then the Skylar Diggins on the groovy. But the two main pieces, so the Nikki Mull silver I like. We got the Sophie Cunningham silver. It's a nice card. And First blaster, we did get a Caitlin Clark Ice Prizm. We will take that every time. I appreciate you guys being here. Keep an eye out. We have the Dunruss Clearly Optic Hobby Box video we will be recording and putting out. We have the card grading, SGC card grading review when those get back. A little bit disappointed on those, but it's always a blessing to be able to open stuff anyway. And yeah, I really enjoyed this. So thank you guys for being here. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. And until the next one, peace.